looking at me.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, Muddy Gang, what's good? Good afternoon, all that is well. Greetings, salutation, konnichiwa, and kabawa, keki desika minasa. Welcome back into another reaction video. It's your boy, Mighty Avenger, the multitasker, the one and only Mr. Avenger, Mr. MA, or Mighty Son, or just call me Mighty or Mighty Son at your service. What it do, guys? I'm doing all right. Just another day at the office as usual, just busy, and crazy busy with nonstop, no break. But who cares? I'm just glad that the nightmare is over, no issues whatsoever. I'm just relieved, and the fact that it's a beautiful afternoon, and I'm just, just worn out. But I'm good though. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. As you can see that last night I did 5 reactions, including one that was a request that by Mimirin, in which I did another Bees reaction I just did, and the title was called F.E.A.R, that's the initials for fear, and not related to the PlayStation 3 game, that's the third person shooter, but with the supernatural theme to mix things up. And personally, I never actually played that game, but I've heard about that, but never own it. But the thing is that the video got blocked twice, and despite that so much changes and editing that I did, that it still didn't pull through. And not only that, I was furious about that, but Mimi was upset because this was one of her favorite from Bees, because I will admit that it was definitely a lot of grooving and a lot of absolute of the riffs that just gives us such a licks, and including of the last words from Koshi that says, "Shall we dance?" And basically the concept of the song is that it's all about trying to conquer your fears and trying to cut loose. So basically, is that either do something. Like simply just dance it out, or just forever just sit back and being as a wallflower, because basically you're gonna let the fears that owns you and gonna cling you on like that. So I get the whole concept of that, but still it was a grooving performance, and yet I'm still pretty bummed about that. But that's okay, because there's an old saying goes is that when there's a will, there is another way, or more likely that there is an alternative way, or basically there's always plan B. But But I did say, however, on the last reaction that I did say that I wanted to do another Bees collaboration, since I did which that was with Mr. Children. So looks like I am going to get my wish after all, because here's something I did found, and which this is from the Bees, the Unite, and that this time with GLAY. So here is here's the version of their song, and the title is called, give me 1 second. This is called Kanojyo No Modern. So technically that I've never heard of this one, so this will be a good chance to take a look at this. Now I will give you a heads up that it's a little different, in that maybe it's given it like a horizontal. I think the only time I remember did that was the Watching You on a performance stage. I think that's what it was. So let's give it a shot and let's make it happen. So without further ado, and if you are new to this channel and if you like what you see so far, just click the tiny little bell, and not only that you will be subscribed, but you'll also receive a notification from yours truly, your friendly neighborhood reactor man, the soul of a Japanese brother man, the king of metal / J metal reactor is what I do. It may not be as 100% perfect, but it is the best effort that I could do for every single one of you out there, because this is what I love to do. And now, without further ado, it's time to react. And I hope you guys can see this. As I said, I know it's a little different, but hopefully this style works.
どうもこんばんは。すごいですね。素晴らしい。今回のこのユナイトという企画、我々から、グレイの皆さんに、お話を持っていったところ、本当に快くこの出演を決めてくださいました。心から感謝しております。どうもありがとうございます。
嬉しくて嬉しくて
あ、私、はい。ここにちょっと呼んでいただいて、グレイさんの曲我々やらせていただこうと思います。よろしいでしょうか。始めちゃっていいですか。失礼します。彼女のモダン。
Let's go.
とうございました嬉しい
失礼しました。
ありがとうございました
皆さん引き続きこの最高のロックバンド楽しんでってください。
ウェーイありがとうございました松本孝弘稲野講師めっちゃ呼び捨てしちゃった
First with Mr. Children, which that was great. And you can and seeing right here that shows that the coach is rocking with the GLAY shirt. That is super. Well, let me rephrase that. That is Super Sugone and Kanojyo No Modern. That is definitely something that I never heard, but doing it and having the B's version of it. And not only that was a very such of a hip but catchy, but so as the having not one but two but three guitars that just clash in one another, that's just so radiant, and it's just insanely pure but awesomeness. And once again, just the synchronizing from Mr. Teru and Mr. Koji that sings so perfectly, it just gives nothing but just eruptionness of all that is echo and that just stirred through the chorus. That is just pretty excellent. And it just, I think it's that the opening that just goes, hey, hey. Excuse myself. It's just that all that excitement that just got me to sing along. So I just try to to lower my voice because I didn't want to be rude, because it's just my nature. But this is pretty tight. And not to mention that the good drumming that makes it so much even more that gets that rush through your blood vein. But the necessity of that song is pretty good, and just the little of that velocity and that acceleration that really gives it such a good throttle to it, and I think that is basically that just how soothing, but it is pretty tight. So, you know what? I'm gonna say this: if there is any suggestions or any of a recommendation from GLAY, because this is something that I would also consider wanting to make a return, because I know that my hands get tied up pretty much. But if you have any any requests for that, I will make that exception and do make a squeeze out of it. If not for this coming weekend, then I will do it for next week. But this is pretty awesome, and that's twice of that is from Bees the Unite. So it's still pretty awesome just to see other bands and just to collaborate, and not just with each of their instruments. That just not only that is pretty good, but the vocaling that's also that just climbs up, and it's just a well of a heaven match, or just a heaven sent that just makes it even much more galore. You know what I'm saying? So that was Kanojyo No Modern. Sorry for having a hard time, because it is still pretty difficult to try to memorize it. But now here is a recommendation from Mannequin Village that was sent to me, and that is Arigato. So this is going to be the live version, but of course this is the showcase of 2020. So let's check it out and let's take a look. Now that is a glow right there. Awesome shot.
ただ強く抱きし
しめりゃよかったわかってるのに何にもできず白い月は刀のようにとんがり僕の行く道ぼんやり照らす今踏み出そうぐっと前に踏み出そう優しさがずぶ胸に突き刺さる Now it's time to go Now it's time to go 痛くても切なくてもこのまま行こう歩き続けた先に見たいのは想像を超える風と光そこに誰もいなくても雨粒が一つ二つ割れて空を見上げ口に含む君が泣いてたこと知ってるけどそれを君だって知ってたんだろう今踏み出そうぐっと前に踏み出そう愛しさが小さな胸に溢れ出す Now it's time to go Now it's time to grow 苦くてもしょっぱくても飲み込んでしまおう思うのは君のことでそれだけでいい扉を開けてみようそこに誰もいなくてもいつか見てたそれ多分これはいつか聞いてたストーリーありがとうありがとうありがとうありがとう歩き続けた先に見たいのは想像を超える風と光そこに誰もいなくても星は消え影も消えるそれでもいい
Goodness. It's the wavery that just really just ooze my brain just coming from through these eardrums and passing through these earbuds. But that is so damn good. And I think that this is way better than the last time I reacted to it, which that was back in May 2022. So technically, yes, this is the second time I get to listen to this, but I think that there is more impetuous and more perspective of a deep to it, and not to mention of a great tone too, by the way, and just listening back to it again, and it does give you that the feeling, and that's such a tender that it's like just visualizing that you are in a cold, beautiful night, and everything that is all that is pale, and the moon is full, and your loved one or the person that's by your side, and just want to just to have this one little moment that all that is just nothing but wonders and not a care in the world, and just all you ever want is just you just wanted to fade out just like the stars itself. And all you just wanted to say is to thank you for everything and all that as well, and being around by my side. And now let's just go into the darkness, and let's just be away from everything. So that's probably the best analogy, but it still gives us such of a ballad feel to it. But it is great melody, and not to mention that gives it all the craving of that rock session. And Talk is just feeling that glow. You know what I'm saying? Including from the start, and just the way how it just shines the light to him. And that's what I mean by that has such a glow, or have that such an aura, because you gotta admit that is a awesome shot to look at. But nothing that says that the soothing and the most beautiful vocal coming from Mr. Koji, that just nails it so much. And I try to to keep it together, because I can't be difficult when it comes to have these emotions, but sometimes that you just wanted to just enjoy, and just listening to the sound that just instantly just that numbs your brain, and just simply just enjoy and just be in another plane existence. I guess that's just the best way to say that this is the kind of a meditation. But all that's well, that's still pretty awesome. So I'm assuming that the Showcase 2020, that's gotta be from the 5 eras. So you could just let me know about that. But other than that, it's still simply fantastic, and hopefully that you guys enjoy that. So that was Kanojyo No Modern. And I do apologize that the first one is a little different, and that hopefully that you can understand where I'm going with this. And arigato. So hit the like button, and also leave a comments down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.